Now, your Storm Track weather with Ashton Rizzo.
Good evening and welcome back. Today, temperatures did get into the upper 80s. It was a nice summer-like day. As we head into tonight, though, we are staying just mostly clear across the area for the overnight hours, and another just hot and sunny day for your Friday. So the heat is still sticking around as we continue into the last day of the work week. And then we do have a cool down on the way for the weekend. A cold front pushes through, bringing in cooler temperatures with it as well, and much lower humidity as well. So that's going to be something all of us will enjoy. Looking forward to that. And we're looking just mostly clear across the area. A few of those clouds still lingering in the sky. Those popped up just earlier this afternoon, and now they're starting to filter back out. Similar look now with our west Topeka camera. You can see still plenty of blue behind the clouds. Kind of a hot day still. Got into the upper 80s, low 90s, but most of these clouds are not necessarily popping up on the radar at the moment. You can see some of them trying to flashing there very briefly, but most of these are just lower into our atmosphere. Temperatures today are high, got up to 88 degrees right there on our average, and we almost started off just 1 degree above that average low. So typical August day today, plenty of sunshine. And then if you notice, our sunset is actually at 8:09 p.m. now as we head into tomorrow. So we continue to lose a few minutes of daylight each day in the month of August. Overall, we're actually looking at losing near 60 minutes of daylight throughout this month. So you're going to start to notice that, especially as we continue to push into this week. 88 degrees at the moment in Topeka. We're sitting at 92 though for Clay Center, a bit warm, and then 91 even for Blue Rapids. So most of us are feeling the heat still throughout this afternoon. Not terrible though. Like I said, it is about average for this time of year. And then as we head into tomorrow, we're waking up plenty of sunshine, a few clouds passing through, but we're staying mostly dry. We do have a cold front though. That's going to start to move in as we head into Friday night into Saturday. That's going to bring in a few clouds with it as well, a few just isolated rain chances, and that's really going to be early into the daytime on Saturday. So if you have outdoor plans Saturday afternoon, this won't necessarily affect it because it is just far and few between our showers and early in the morning. That begins to push on through, and then by later in the day, we're just looking partly cloudy for our Saturday with cooler temperatures as well. And with the cooler temperatures, we also have our dew points starting to fall off. So this is a look with our dew points. We have dew points here along the side there, and then further on this side, we have our levels of comfort. And this line is showing our dew points throughout the next couple of days. As you can see, it is going to spike briefly there on Saturday, but then as that front pushes through, that's going to help to really drop our dew points, and then they're going to fall into the 50s. So you just see that line flatten out. We have just cooler dew points on the way. Humidity starts to take a break, and then take a look at this temperature trend as well. Average is 88 for this time of year, but then we start to cool off significantly. Front pushes through Saturday morning, helps to cool us off even more by Sunday at 79 degrees. And then next week when you're sending the kids off to school, 75 degrees for your Monday. We're keeping with those cooler temperatures and our overnight lows as well. 58 degrees for our overnight lows Sunday into Monday. We keep with the 50s throughout this week as well. It's just going to be a nice break from the heat. Food Truck Festival there on Sunday, not looking too bad either at 79 degrees.
Yeah, that is fantastic because a lot of the day might be around 75 or so, and with the dew point lower, people can actually get food, stay, enjoy all the games and the music, and we're going to have a booth there too, so make sure you stop by and say hi to some of us.
Definitely. And you know what, with Gage Park, I remember last year there was tons of trees in that area as well, so it's going to be shady as well.
Oh yeah, I mean, it ought to feel dynamite. It ought to be great.
Definitely.
All right, Ashton, thank you.